I'm sure many of you guys are going to travel this year. That's why in this video, we will be comparing the 4 most popular cards for traveling, namely Instarem Amaze, YouTrip, Revolut, and the Trust card to see which is the best card to use for overseas spends and also ATM withdrawals. Alright, let's jump right in. First, Instarem Amaze. The way how Instarem Amaze works is by letting you add up to 5 MasterCards to it. Then, whenever you spend with the Instarem Amaze card, the spending will then get charged to the MasterCard that you have selected. There are 2 benefits of doing so. 1. By using Instarem Amaze instead of a normal credit card, you will avoid a super big foreign currency fee, which is around 3.25%. That's because Instarem Amaze helps you convert your foreign currency spends into SGD, thereby avoiding the foreign currency fees altogether. Though, of course, there's an FX spread, which I will talk about in a minute. Second benefit, you will get to earn either miles or cashback on your MasterCard, and an additional cashback on Instarem Amaze. So, for example, for miles card, the most popular card to use would be the City Rewards card, which gives 4 miles per dollar. The downside is that the City Rewards card excludes travel-related categories. So, stuff like airlines, car rental, hotel, train tickets, cruise lines, tour agencies are all excluded. So, if you want to pay for travel-related stuff, you will need to use the UOB Ladies card with the travel category selected, which will let you earn 4 miles per dollar. But this card is only eligible for females, yeah? Or if you are a cashback person, you can use the City Cashback card, which gives 6 to 8% cashback if you can spend $800 per month. So that's the rewards on the main card. Then on the Instarem Amaze card, you will earn 1% cashback in the form of Insta Point, which you can then redeem as cash. However, just take note, you will only earn points on foreign currency spends, yeah? Local SGD spends won't earn any points. So those are the rewards that you can earn when using Instarem Amaze. But what about the FS spread? Just in case you don't know, FS spread means what's the difference between the buying and selling rate. The bigger the spread, the more expensive the conversion. SingSaver reported that Instarem Amaze charges a FS spread of around 1.5 to 2%. Mount Lion had the same conclusion, where he saw that the FS spread can be as high as 1.9%. So is Instarem Amaze card a bad card to use? Not quite. That's because when you add in all the rewards, like the 4 miles per dollar from City Rewards card, which if you use the value of 1.5 cents per mile, is equivalent to a 6% cashback. And the additional 1% cashback from Instarem Amaze. With the 1.5 to 2% FS spread, you will still earn a good 4 to 4.5% worth of cashback. So that's for overseas spends. As for cash withdrawals, Instarem Amaze also lets you withdraw from overseas ATMs. And because there's a 2% fee, I would say that it's not worth using it to withdraw cash overseas. Good news! Due to popular demand, Weibo has decided to further extend the promotion. By just funding any amount into Weibo and maintaining the funds in the accounts for 30 days, you will get 5 free shares worth up to $500 US. And it's not just any random meme stocks, yeah? The stocks are good stocks like Tesla, Apple, Amazon, and Google. This promotion lasts till 15 March 4 PM Singapore time. So if you have not signed up to Weibo yet, chop quickly sign up for it using my link down below before it ends. With that being said, let's get back to the video. Moving on, the second card is the YouTrip card. YouTrip is basically a multi-currency wallet where you can top up SGD to it, then use the card to pay in foreign currencies. So how is YouTrip's FS spread? It's actually quite good. The card closely follows MasterCard's conversion rate, which is about 0.3 to 0.5% spread, which is really cheap. However, the downside is that there's totally no cashback or miles for using YouTrip. So in terms of rewards, it loses to Instarem Amaze. The one special thing about YouTrip is that it lets you exchange your currencies in advance. This is useful if you are planning to travel soon and want to convert your currency at a good rate before it jibaboom and crash back down. Though, just take note, there's only 10 currencies where you can exchange in at once. But what about cash withdrawals? There's a $5 fee whenever you withdraw from an overseas ATM. So similarly, I would say that it's not worth using YouTrip to withdraw cash overseas. Also, another downside of the YouTrip card is that once you have transferred money in, you can't withdraw the money back out into your bank account. In the past, you could withdraw by sending the money over to GrabPay wallet, then send it back to your bank account. But now, this method is no longer supported. The only way you can transfer money out is by sending the money to another YouTrip account, which is quite pointless, yeah. Or by using the YouTrip card to pay for transactions, like maybe public transports. So just take note, yeah. Don't go and transfer a few $10,000 in, yeah. Later the money gets stuck in YouTrip, then you know. The third card is Revolut. Similar to YouTrip, Revolut is also another multi-currency wallet where you top up SGD to the wallet, then use the card to pay overseas. Similarly, Revolut's FX rate follows closely to the MasterCard conversion rate. So that's like a 0.3 to 0.5% spread. And they also let you convert currencies in at once. But again, there's no reward for using Revolut. However, the good thing about Revolut is that it lets you withdraw your cash back to your bank account. Not only that, you can also remit money overseas. So, for example, if you are from Malaysia and want to send the money back home, Revolut lets you do that. Okay, let's talk about the fees, because Revolut has a bunch of fees to take note of. If you are on the standard plan, Revolut lets you exchange up to $5,000 for free every month, after which there's a 0.5% fee. Then, if you try to exchange money during the weekends, there's an additional 1% fee. And if you convert to Thai baht, there's another 1% fee. For cash withdrawals, Revolut lets you withdraw from overseas ATMs for up to $350 for free. Anything above that, there's a 2% fee. Last but not least, we have Trust Card. Unlike YouTrip and Revolut, Trust Card is not a multi-currency wallet. It's basically a normal card linked to an SGD bank account. The unique thing is that the card can be switched to either a debit card or a credit card. So if it's in the credit card mode, all the transactions will be charged to the card and you have to pay them back later. And if it's in the debit card mode, the card spent will be deducted directly from your account. As for the FX spread, Trust Card is using Visa's conversion rate, so we can assume it's about 0.3 to 0.5% spread. There are rewards for spending with the card, but for overseas spends, the cashback is only like 0.22%, which is like small until cannot small. So I will just ignore the rewards here, yeah. But here's where the Trust Card is better than the rest of the cards that I showed you just now. First, whatever money you deposited into Trust Bank, you will earn a 1.5% interest. Then, if you go and spend 5 times at fair price, you will earn another 0.5% interest. And if you are NTUC Union member, that's another 0.5% interest. That means while you are traveling around, the money in your Trust Bank is earning anywhere between 1.5 to 2.5% interest. Second, you can withdraw the money back to your bank account. And third, this is the most important part. There's no overseas ATM withdrawal fees. But you need to be careful here, because if you are withdrawing from the credit card, there's a cash advance fee of 26.9% per annum, or 0.074% daily interest. So, to avoid the cash advance fee, you will need to convert your credit card to a debit card first. That way, whenever you withdraw cash, you are withdrawing from your own account. But just take note, yeah, even though there's no fees charged by Trust Card, some overseas ATM operators may still charge a fee for cash withdrawals. Okay, here's a quick summary of all the stuff that I mentioned just now. For overseas spends, Instarem Amaze would be the best. That's because even though the FX fee is the highest compared to the rest, when you add in the main card rewards and the 1% cashback on Instarem Amaze, you will still end up with the highest amount of rewards. But the downside of Instarem Amaze is that it has a 2% overseas ATM withdrawal fee. That's why if I need to withdraw cash from overseas ATMs, I will use the Trust Card which doesn't charge any fees. Though, I need to make sure that the card is in the debit card mode and not the credit card mode. Otherwise, I will be incurring some cash advance fees. But those are just my preferences. If you haven't gotten them yet, you can just sign up to all of them with my link down below to get the sign up rewards here. Anyway, that's all for this video. Hopefully, you find it useful. Like, share and subscribe as I'll be posting new videos every Monday, Wednesday and Friday.